guys, Hudson here from Hudson's Media, and today we're going to look into a concept of making glass in Cinema 4D. So let's get right into it. So when you open Cinema 4D R14, it has these presets you can put. So you'll just go to the render settings and to the preset tab. We'll press and go to the film or video tab, and for fast rendering, in this case I'll use HDTV 720 by 1280 to 9.97 frames per second, and now we're good to go. So first, in the last tutorial we used this Grayscale Gorilla textures, and today we're going to use the Grayscale Gorilla light kit. So we'll go to the content browser, and it's taking a little bit time to open, but here it is. So in this case I used this studio. It's just a plain, it's just a plain, but it's bended and really good lighting. So we open that up, and as I said in the last tutorial, you have to buy this stuff, the Grayscale Gorilla stuff. So I'll scale this thing really high and move it just above the plane and zoom in here. So at first you'll just have this basic plane, and it's not really good. It's like really awful. So let's look what we made. So we made this bottle, and it's a glass with a reflection. So first I'll show you how to make this glass. How to make a bottle or something like that, or just something with a 360-degree space. We'll go here to the views, and we'll go to the front view, and right there you'll want to draw a spline. So we will do a cubic spline, a very fast cubic. Oh no, we'll use a freehand for this, and I'll draw a very basic thing here. It's not perfect, but it's a tutorial. So there we have it. After you do that, we'll go back to our perspective view, and I can see the spline. Don't know where it is, but anyway, you select the spline. No, you don't have to select it. Just come here to the NURBS tab, and we'll choose lathe NURBS. I don't know if I've pronounced it correctly, but that's the concept. So you've made this thing here. So these lathe NURBS are basically used to draw basically cans or bowls or just things we put water or something like that. So now I want to scale it up. Okay, and I really don't want to make this tutorial very long, so I'm trying to speed my ass off. So under the materials tab, we'll create a new material. Now this is the whole Now this is the whole concept of the tutorial, where we just want to make a glass. So for the color we'll make a blue, a very light blue, and we'll put a reflection and reduce it, and transparency. So we'll reduce the transparency very high. No, not very much, but just a bit. And on the specular tab, we'll want to raise the height and reduce the fall off. And the module we'll change it to colored. So I think that's all we need for now for a basic glass. So let's look what we have here. So as you can see, it has some reflection, and it's not very well lit. It's really poorly lit. So we'll light this motherfucker. So we'll put a basic very simple light and just draw it up and up and very high. And now if we look at the lighting, it's kind of becoming good. So we'll create another light for very parallel lighting. Now this one we'll put it to the side, and put another one, and this one will draw it to the other side. So now we've got a well lit studio, I think. As usual, we'll put some global illumination. So let's see what this motherfucker can do for us. Again, it takes a lot of time to render, and you really have to be patient if you want to be a 3D designer. Like, it's just a frame, and look how long it's taken. You really have to accommodate very fast computers, and that's basically the simplest way of getting a fast render. So I'm going to skip this part when I'm waiting for the thing. Oh, well, not skip it. So now you can see it's kind of well lit, but not very well lit. Sorry, excuse me. And to the side here, it's like this awkward thing. Don't know what it is. So we'll increase the degree level and put it right there. So now we kind of have a better looking. So it's not really perfect because I didn't draw a very perfect line or spline. So now I'll put a material to the studio. It was very white, I think. I don't think if it had a reflection. Yeah, it didn't. So that's basically it for now. Again, I'm sorry because I have flu and I think I'm sick. I don't know. So we see this bottle here and it's not evenly lit. That's because we haven't put some other lights. In the original image, it had a very nice scene. I'm even surprised on how I made this thing, you know. So I'll reduce I mean raise up the transparency, and we'll put some environment to it. So what the environment does, it simulates a reflection, an environment of a studio. So you need HDRI images. So right here I just downloaded some HDRI images. I'll use this one for this case, and I'll reduce it a bit or increase it. Let's just see what that does. I apologize if the tutorial wasn't enough for you, but my disk was out of space, and this UCam thing is putting a very large amount of space for output. And now the basic concept of this tutorial again was to design a glass. So it's not really to design the very design that I made, but it's to design this glassy material. I apologize again if it was really short for you guys, but if you want a very long tutorial or a longer tutorial, you would just comment on our page on Facebook, www.facebook.com/hadsonsmedia, and we'll do it for you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials. Thank you.